Good morning, all of you. So, before I begin with the class, children, I hope you all are safe and taking these preventive steps to protect yourself. Children, don't be casual, and still, we have to take all the precautions which are needed to protect ourselves. It will definitely take time. It is not like that vaccine has come or about to come then, and you feel safe. No. It is all or not all about taking vaccination, but see what is the response of the vaccine on others, because first of all you people have to wait and watch. Okay, now children, we are going to discuss the questions which are based on assignment. So children, the first question was DT-DC courier service. So how many of you are comfortable in this question? Beta, please, if the question is on the screen, I have already done. First of all, you have to go through the question, what it says. Children, the question says that transportation charges you have to calculate for any parcel where the weight is given in grams and the charges are these. So, first 100 grams, the charge is rupees 30. And for the next 50 gram or its part, the charge is rupees 10. So, what you have to do? So what you have to do, you have to just see that first 100 grams. So what I have done, straight away I am receiving the weight in grams and straight away I am subtracting 100 from it, because the charge is given for first 100 grams. So it is given that for first 100 grams the charge is like that. So first 100 grams it is, and then the fare is 30. So I have already calculated that. For first 100 grams the charge is 30, I have done. Now the question comes, if the value of W has become negative, then no need to calculate further. Suppose the weight of the original packet is 50 grams. So 50 minus 100, it is minus 50, and fare is 30. Okay. But here this time the value of W will become less than 0. So the kindly pay this fare and return. Why I have used this return? Because the rest of the part will not get executed if return we have executed within the main. So actually what happens, if this return executes, then this part will be bypassed and program will terminate. But if not, if the value of W is more than 50, more than 100, then what happens? Suppose 101 gram, then what will happen? Then it will come down. Definitely it will come here. First 30 rupees for 100 grams, and then for the remaining amount, remaining weight, whatever it is, we have to do this procedure. So till now, if anybody has not understood, please tell.
Sir, please check mine.
That is also okay.
Okay, sir.
So you can place, I have not used while loop, simply I have used if. So children, now I am just going to input the weight. Suppose the weight is 157 gram. And when I have entered minus 100, immediately I have done. So it becomes 57 gram. And then fare becomes 30 here. So this 57 is not less than or equals to 0. So this part will not get executed. It will come here. And 57 by 50 is 1. And 57 mod 57. So this W is not equals to 0. What will happen? C becomes 2. Earlier C was 1 here. Now it becomes 2. The rate for the rest of the weight is into 10 per 50 gram or a part. So into 10. And initial fare you have already given, which is 30. So children, you can see that 50 rupees we have to pay. Now if we run this code, the weight is 157. Now you can see that kindly pay rupees 50. This is what the answer is. And if anybody has not understood, then please tell. Please tell. I'm going to explain it one more time.
Sir, I haven't understood.
Yes, I'm just going to explain one more time. Suppose, child, the weight of the
Thank you, sir.
packet is 175 gram. So you have entered 175 and here minus 100, you will get 75. And you have stored fare as 30 rupees here. This W is 75, not less than 0. So this part is not true. This part will not executed. Here 75 by 50 is 1 and 75 mod 50 is what? 25. The remainder will come. And since the value of W is not 0, so C was initially 1, now C plus 1, it becomes 2. Fare you have already got, which is 30, plus this line will execute, which is 2 into 20, 2 into 10. So children, again 50 rupees fare. So 50 rupees you have to pay. Let us execute that. The weight is 175. You can see that, pay 50 rupees. Now I am going to give one more example. So children, suppose you have entered 325 gram weight. .325 gram weight. So 325 minus 100 is 225. And fare is 30 enough. This condition is false. So now 225 by 50, actually it is 4, and 225 mod 50, it is 25. And since the value of W is not equals to 0, so C will become 5 from 4. It will become 5. Where you have already earlier calculated as 30 plus 5 into 10, which is 50. So total fare you have to pay as 80 for the parcel. $325. Now you can see that pay rupees 80. Now how many of you have not understood? Please tell.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, please explain the use of return statement there.
But a return statement, okay, I will explain you. But rest of the things you have understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, anybody who has not understood the rest of the statements?
Sir, understood.
Huh? Okay, thank you. Okay, children. So we'll see that. Okay, now I'm just going to explain that return statement. The question I'm posting on the GCR. So you all can have that. That is DTDC. So this is what the question is. So I hope. Okay, now the purpose of return statement. Children, suppose This statement I have displayed, I am bypassed, and here I am just giving the value which is within 100 or 100. I have given the weight which is 100 rupees, so kindly pay rupees 30. But I am giving 101, so you will see that I am bypassed, message will come. Why? Because 101 minus 100 is 1, and this condition becomes false. When this condition
Yes,
becomes
sir.
false, then it will definitely print this statement. And one more thing, if returns happen, if return is executed, suppose you remove return, see what will happen. Even if you have entered the weight which is less than 100, two output will come. Kindly pay rupees 100 and I am bypassed. But children, if it is so, then you need to put in else part. Now suppose the weight is 80, you will see that I am now that message is not coming. Children, suppose in this program we don't want to use else, then definitely because there are only two cases, either the condition will be less than or equals to 0 or it is more than 0. So if this is the case, then I have used return statement. So it is working as else part if an else atmosphere is being created here. So if return happens, what is responsible to execute, I am bypassed control. So I am, if this condition is true, then I am returning the control back to the calling code, back to the main, back to the operating system. So rest of the part will not get executed. हाँ बताइए.
Sir, can you please explain the last question of the revision assignment that we did day before yesterday?
I don't remember. Would you please tell me the question?
Yes, sir, it was a pattern question. So just a minute, I'm telling.
Okay, now any other question? So you all of you have understood this now? Class 9?
Yes.
Yes.
Now come to the question number 6.
Yes.
Come to the question number 6. This is the question. So at the numerator part, you can see that the odd number is coming. This is odd. This is odd. X to the power odd 3. X to the power 5, which is odd. X to the power 7, which is odd. X to the power which is 9, which is odd. So odd numbers are coming. And at the bottom, Fibonacci series is coming and it is starting from 1. So first of all, we have to see that Fibonacci series. Okay, see that. Question 6, series. And here it is the main method. And here what to do? Into the value of x, into the limit. And here we have a variable which is for the sum of the series. And we need some more variables for Fibonacci series. So children, first of all, we will see how we can generate Fibonacci series. So here just input the value of limit. Enter limit. And that is n. And now you start this loop that will go from 1 up to the limit. And then what to do? Here what to do is c is equals to a plus b and here printing this A is equals to B and B is equals to C. So children, if you see that series, the Fibonacci series is like this only. Suppose the value is 10, you can see that these values are coming. And if you 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, you can see that 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, it is coming like that. So it is Fibonacci series, so half the part we have done. And for odd number part, here I have taken one more variable which is odd, and initial value of odd is 1. So I will be using that, and at end I am just trying to do that odd is equals to odd plus 2. So this is how we are getting that value also. So odd is coming. Now the question is how to generate the factorial of that. So in order to generate the factorial of that, we need one more variable. And here for factorial, I have taken one more variable, double f is equals to 1.0. I am taking that. So the factorial of C I have to calculate. So I need to place the code here, which is 1.0 every time. And then another loop will be there for the factorial up to C, J++. And here I have to write f is equals to f into that J factorial has got. We have got that. And now here we have to calculate the sum. So for the sum, we have to write sum is equals to sum plus math.pow that x comma what? Odd upon f. So this is what we have to do. And here it is capital X, that's why the error was coming. And after this all process, we have to simply print the value of that. The sum is odd. You can see that. I hope you have understood.
Yes, sir.
And now just run that. Suppose the limit is 10. Okay, children, here the value of x I have not entered. That's why the output is coming like this. I need to input the value of x also. Enter the value of x. So that is this x is ss.next int. I have got. And now that is 10 and it's supposed to. So you can see that it is calculating every time. Definitely. So this is how we have to do this, children. Any problem in implementing this code, then please tell. Question number 6. It is the solution of question number 6. So question 6 from assignment term 3 from second assignment. This is the question number 6.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So you are printing odd number. We have to print sum.
Okay, that's why the output was. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
here printing sum. Okay, children. So just print here sum. Limit is 10, it is 2. So you can see that the sum is this. Okay. Yeah, any other question which you want to discuss? Now, Khushali, please tell which question you were telling about.
Sir, please tell question 8.
So the last question.
Huh?
So the last question.
In the same,
Yes, sir.
this pattern.
So this pattern 1.
Pattern 1? Question 8 it is. So children, here you can see that the total number of terms are 5. And next line total number of terms are 4. Next line total number of terms are 3. And then 2, then 1. So it is actually based on the number of terms. So it is quite easy to find the nature of the control loop. That is from n to 1. Pattern 8. We need to print hash, so that is main method. And here I have got n. So that is what? Enter the limit. So I have entered that. And here the control loop will go from I to 1, I minus minus. And that is I. You can see if the value of I is 5, it will go from 5. It will go from 5. If the value of I is 4, it will go from 4. Okay. Now after that, what to do? J will be from I to 1 every time, J minus minus. And here we have to write just hash along with one tab space. And after that, I need to change the value, and that is ln. You just input that, you can see that, oh, there is some issue with that. It has hanged. J minus minus, here I have written I, that's why the problem is.
Sir, it should be J.
I know that, child, by mistake it is I.
Okay, sir.
Oh. Children, it has hanged. Uh, just wait. It is J. Okay, save it and run it. Okay. Okay, now here it is 5, and you can see that the output is this. It was a required output, children. So children, since here it is quite tricky to find out the nature of the control loop because the values are not there, so only symbols are there. So what we will do, we will try to find out the number of terms, 5 terms, 4 terms, 3 terms, 2 terms, 1 term. So the loop is for the number of terms. So n to, because maximum to minimum it is going, that's why n to 1. And here maximum to minimum number of these symbols we need to print, that's why I to 1. If any query, any question, then please ask. Class 9th, please tell.
So no query, thank you.
Okay, any other question which you want to ask? Class 9th, please ask. Gaurav, your solution.
Sir, this was the homework assignment.
Okay, this was the homework assignment. So there will be 3 loops. 2 to I, it is absolutely correct. Okay, the same question I want to explain. Just wait. So children, it was the question was 1 and then 1 and then 2 and then 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3,
No, sir.
4. Yes, what?
Sir, it was 2 1 2 3
Okay.
2 1 2 3.
Okay,
Like that.
okay, okay, okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, like that. 4, 3, 2, 1,
Yes, sir.
2, 3, 4. This is what? Suppose I'm just taking these many lines. So what to do first? First of all, we have to see the symmetry. So if we can draw a line here, you can see that I have divided this pattern in 2 parts. In this first part, you can see that the values are being incremented, and in the second part, you can see that the values are being decremented. And incrementation and decrementation cannot happen at the same time. That's why I have done this.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I did the program like that, but it was including 0 also in the last line.
No. Where it is? No, it was not 0.
So in my output, the program I wrote, so in the
Okay.
output was including 0 also.
So 0, but you have to avoid that. No. Okay. Now, first of all, you have to decide the nature of the control loop. How to get the nature of the control loop? You just pick the first block, which is this one, and try to come from top to bottom along the way where the values are changing. So I will prefer it this way, not this way, because here the values are fixed. So I will not prefer that. I will prefer to come along this way. Okay, so what to do is, here I have got N, and here I have got scanner SS, and here enter limit, that is this one. So the nature of the control loop here will be 1 to n, because it is from 1 to 4. So suppose the value of n is 4, so it will be 1 to n, 1 to n, and I plus plus. Okay. Now focus on the very first block, which is from the value which is not fixed to 1. If you divide this, it is from the value which is not fixed to 1, means I to 1, and in decrement. So here we should write j will be I until it is greater than or equals to 1, and j minus minus, and what to do is just to print the value of that j, and then another loop will be from which is k will be, so k will be 2 to the value which is not fixed. Here if you see the second part, 2 to the value, every time 2 to the value which is not fixed, up to, yes, which is not fixed. So here in this case you have to start the loop from 2 till it is up to I and k plus plus. And this is k, and after that you have to change this, change line. Now execute this part, and first of all try to give the value which is 4, and you can see that this output will come, which has come. And if you want to give some, suppose 5 here, this output will come. So all of you, please note down this question, this code. Please note down this code. So any query, then please ask. And if not, then. So dear children,
Sir, can you please post this on GCR?
beta GCR, I need to just then write the question also. I need to post the question first and then. Okay, I'm posting it. This is the question, and here this is the solution. This is the solution. Anyway, the recording will be available, child. And those who have not subscribed this channel where recording I am posting, I request all of you to please subscribe so that the notifications of any pattern or any question reaches to you. Thank you. Yes, any other query, any other question if you want to ask? Class 9th. Okay. Now children, I am just going to post you the Google Form link in the chat box so that you people can mark your attendance, and after marking your attendance, if you have any doubt, you can wait, otherwise leave the session. Thank you.